Yes, actually, Sally, that's what happened today. This is a very sad day for the journalist community in Gaza, as 5 journalists have been reportedly killed in 2 consecutive Israeli army strikes or bombardments over the Nasser Hospital, where these journalists and other many journalists have been working relentlessly at covering the news in the southern parts of the Gaza Strip. This is very shocking for the journalists themselves and for the whole community, as these journalists were doing their routine work as journalists during the time when the Israeli bombardments hit the hospital. Yes, one journalist was first hit by the bombardment. 5 minutes later, another bombardment hit the same location, leading to causing the death of 4 other journalists and about 14 others. Among them are civil defense crew members, as well as some nurses and some medical staff of the hospital who rushed to rescue those being hit by the Israeli bombardments. This increases the number of journalists who have been so far killed by the Israeli army over the past period of time of war to 240. Of course, this is a very large number that has not occurred in history. This war has been very outrageous in terms of the killing of journalists. In some cases, Israel had contended and had argued that Israeli army that some of those journalists affiliated with either Hamas or the Islamic Jihad. Regarding today's incident of the journalists killed at Nasser Hospital, Israeli army its Israeli army chief had been reportedly said that the army will conduct some kind of a probe and investigation into the incident, adding that the Israeli army does not or avert harming journalists working on the ground, something that is being refuted by the number of those journalists killed so far and the hitting of journalists today. But the people here, the journalist community, are waiting for the investigation of this incident against journalists. International Federation of Journalists has called on the UN Security Council to convene immediately to ensure much needed protection for journalists across the Gaza Strip, where the region is being hit by war for the past 20 to 23 months. That's, Sally, what happened today in Khan Younis at Nasser Hospital of Khan Younis city and south of the Gaza Strip.
All right, thank you.
If you would like to refer to the intensive Israeli air strikes, bombardments over the Gaza Strip, Sally, we can say that Israeli army has intensified its bombardments in different parts of Gaza city. Some of the artillery fire hit Al-Jalaa Street in western Gaza city that extends from the heart of Gaza city to the north of Gaza city. Also, the Sheikh Radwan neighborhood was hit, which is in the north of Gaza city. In the heart of the Gaza city itself, there was a bombardment over 2 buildings in the heart of Gaza city, in the old city. And some of the people have begun already displacing to the southern parts of the Gaza Strip, where Israel had warned or had ordered the population to leave in 2 weeks from, or 2 to 3 weeks from now. Yes, Sally.
All right, thank you so much for bringing us up to date there. Rami Almeghari, who comes to us from Gaza City.